Hey Tamika, this is Demetrius. This is a quick video I told you I'd put together for you. Really just kind of show you a little more about what I do and how I do it, and how I help small businesses generate more sales. And so what I did here is I typed in cleaning services Atlanta, GA, and as we scroll down here, you'll see what is known as the map pack. Now, the map pack is some prime real estate for businesses. And the reason being is that about 40% of people that go to search online click or call from the map pack. So if your business is in this space, pretty good chance that you're going to get some calls just on that fact alone. And so, how you can get into the map pack is, for one, you have to have a Google listing, which I was looking to see if you had a business. I couldn't find a business name or anything like that, or a website that you had. So my first suggestion would be to create a Google listing, and then you want to optimize it. And what I mean by that is complete your business description, your hours of service, phone number. If you do have a website, link your website. And then obviously, as you start going on and expanding and gaining more clients, you ask for reviews. Because obviously you see here that Cleaning Services Atlanta has 9 reviews. Atlanta Green Maids they've gotten after it and have over 700 reviews, which means they've probably been in business for a long time. And then Pristine Cleaning has 14, right? And so one of the key indicators on getting into the map pack is citations. And so citations are anywhere that your name, address, and phone number show up on the web. And there's literally thousands of places where you can do that. But most small businesses usually come somewhere in between 20 and 30 citations. And so you can get those anywhere from having a Facebook business profile. You can get it through Yelp and various other places. Like I said, there's thousands of directories and things like that where you can get a citation. The next thing is the organic listings. And so with that, I went ahead and took a little snapshot here of Atlanta Green Maids, seeing as how they came up #1 for Cleaning Services Atlanta. And when I did that, this is a little tool I use called Ahrefs, and it shows me what keywords that website is ranking for. And so as we scroll down here, you'll look and see that Atlanta Green Maids is ranking #1 for their brand name, right? And that does about 300 searches a month. And so in that first position, they're getting 174 hits a month to their site just for their brand name. And then if you look down at Atlanta Maid Service, that's getting 200 searches a month. And so for their being in first position, they're getting 72 hits a month to their site. And so as you can do the math here, right, we start adding all these up, and they're getting probably somewhere between 600 and 700 hits a month to their site, right? And general numbers, I don't know what your closing ratio is, but even if it's, say, 10 or 20%, what does that look like for your bottom line, right? And especially as you start, and the long-term value of your clients, and as you start looking at, long-term value of a client, those numbers can add up and become really nice to your bottom line. And so as you're building out a website, right, again, like I told you, I couldn't find yours, but for this case here, again, I told you that Atlanta was a fairly competitive market, and so I went to Alpharetta, right? And when I did that, I got 2 maids, and so I kind of did the same thing for them, right? And here's their keywords. Now, obviously, it's a smaller population. The search is going to be a lot smaller. But like I told you, if the competition is a lot less to get into and start dominating in that space, right, you make it up in volume. And so what I have here on their website, as we start taking a look at it, the first thing I see, right, is a call to action. Have their phone number up here above the header. And then they also have a lot of pages, right? One of the things Google likes to see when they're establishing a business as an authority in their space, they want to see pages and they want to see content, authoritative content, and using relevant buyer intent keywords on the site. So those keywords that I just showed you, and interweaving those throughout the content on your website, right? And Google usually likes to see anywhere between 700 and 1,000 words of content on your site. So let's scroll down and let's take a look. These guys also have a YouTube video, which again talked about citations. And in a moment, I'm going to talk about backlinks, right? And so this here, they're gaining some juice from that. And content, right? Reviews, that's also some content. And some few pictures. They don't have a ton of content, but they're spreading the thing throughout. And so they're getting some hits there. And so last but not least is backlinks. And what backlinks are is essentially votes to your site, but not all votes are created equal. And so the best way to explain that is through relevancy. And so if you have a website and you linking to another cleaning website in, say, Dallas or Miami or Los Angeles, you're gonna pull more votes back to your site than if you were linking to, say, Pizza Hut, because you're in the business of cleaning, not selling pizzas. And so taking a look at Maids site here, these guys have over 1,000 backlinks going to their site, but out of those 1,300 links, only 125 are actually giving votes back to their site, right? And so they're getting roughly about 100 hits of traffic a month to their site that actually are being counted, which shows the value of about 1,000 a month. And this is just a tool. It's not exact numbers, and these numbers are always changing, but that just kind of gives you a good idea. So to kind of round things up, right? For first, you want to create a Google listing, right, and optimize it so that you can get into the map pack with citations, right? Your name, address, and phone number. And then as you create a website, you want to have content on there, anywhere from 700 to 1,000 words with keywords, right? With these keywords that you're trying to rank for. And then last but not least, probably the most important, is backlinks, the votes, right? So hopefully I was able to add a little bit of value for you there. If you'd like to know more, give me a shout. You can reach me at 541-408-2206, or just reply through Messenger, and we can go from there and set up a time to talk. Hope this finds you well. Thanks.